Hey, what's up you guys? It's Gatlin here and I'm bringing you some more commentary. These are just a few worldwides that I recorded a couple days ago. I think it was like 3 days ago or something. I actually joined one of my friends in this new clan that I just joined, Avail. I'm pretty new there. I just passed trial, which is pretty much amazing because I've been waiting to get into, like, I consider it a really good clan, to be honest. It's like been around for a while, and I was like really wanting to get into like something because all the clans I've been in for like the past few months have been like extremely just like clans, you know, like there's a couple wars here and there, but they're never like really challenging wars. Honestly, it's just kind of like cruising. There's like no difficulty to it at all. not to sound like a complete jerk, but that's pretty much how it was. But yeah, this clan has been, it's been like really fun. Like honestly, it's just there's a lot of cool people here and just like people who are actually like, you know, like decent and really good at the game. And yeah, it's been great. But currently the first race we're playing on is Delfino Square, and honestly this race I wasn't sure if I wanted to put it in here or not because I mean you'll see later, like I get completely destroyed and I just like well, I'm not gonna give it away, but you'll see. Right there, I had to use the star. I wanted to save it for the cut, but the guy handed me a TC, and I didn't really want to, you know, like, I was already mad because that Funky Kong knocked me into the wall on the first turn, and I was, like, upset that I wasn't gonna, like, you know, get, like, back up to a decent spot, so I just decided to use it, especially if, like, the Thundercloud, I can't talk, Thundercloud got me, but luckily it didn't. I had the star, so it's all good. Currently rolling in 5th place with triple shrooms. Hopefully wanting to save these for the cut. You know, like, if I do, then I'll pretty much get a secured good spot rolling in 4th now because I got hit a fib. Unfortunately, this dude behind me, wow. This dude behind me with the star, I go for the double, he ends up hitting me, which is extremely depressing because it puts me in like 10th place, or like 8th place now. Or 10th place, it's rolling up there. The dude luckily doesn't get the item box with his bill, so I'm able to pull it. I pull a star, I'm like, this is whatever. But I end up getting the shock dodge, that guy chain on the boxes, I pulled a golden, and I just golden up, rolling past all these people, and end up getting back to the position that I was at, which is wow, which is 4th place, which is fantastic, because I was expecting to get like last place, lose a bunch of VR, but it really worked in my favor, so it's really good. And yeah, so there were actually a lot of good people in this worldwide. There were people from Flow, there were people from IS, there were people from Avail, which is kind of I'm in, there were people from Revolution, there were just all these clans were in here, and it was really nice. Normally I don't get worldwides that are really like that, so I wanted to make the best of it and record it. I ended up trying to bag, but so do 2 other people, so I get an 8th place item box, which gives me a golden. And, you know, like, the whole time I play on this stage, I'm not trying to get 1st place whatsoever. So I try, like, my hardest to just take, like, the worst lines and go, like, as slow as I possibly can, because this is definitely one of those bagging stages. In last place, people usually just end up completely dominating at the end. 1st place is definitely, like, one of the worst positions to be in on this stage, because everyone is just going to completely pass you, and it's just, like, not even worth it to try and front run, because the last item box is completely in last place's favor, like completely, and you can be in like 10th place and I'm getting like a star, chain it with the last item box and just pull a golden and get like seriously like 1st place. It's just ridiculous. I ended up pulling a star. I'm gonna continue to hold my items. Like I didn't use that golden at all and I ended up losing it from the shock. Just rolling, trying to take these large lines again, you know, just trying to make people pass me, and I end up getting in 6th, but that guy runs into the wall or something. I have no idea what that guy was doing. The blue shell comes, 1st place is literally just right there, like they're not far ahead at all. I end up getting in 4th now, 4th, 5th, with the banana, I mean, with the star. Yeah, I don't have the banana. End up having to use the star. I think I hit one of my clan members, I'm not really sure, I wasn't really paying attention, and honestly, the POW made me use the star, so I'm in first place now, which is honestly like the worst position ever, like I said. This dude ends up goldening past me, so I throw a red, and honestly I felt really bad about this, because I end up throwing 3 reds that are like completely spaced out at this guy, and they all end up hitting him, and I think he ended up getting like 6th place or something, so it's like, I felt like a complete jerk, but you know, it's Raceway. I mean, you have to expect these things to happen. I mean, they're just, they're not gonna just, things normally don't go your way, the way you want them to on this stage, just to put it simply. And it's funny because the guy's name was You Mad, and I just found it kind of ironic. But anyways, I ended up pulling first place on that race. It was completely luck-based, which is like that whole stage. And we end up going to the next track, which is RBC. And, you know, like, this is probably one of my favorite tracks to play on. It's just, I don't know, I just find it to be like one of the like more easy tracks, to be honest. It's like just a good track to play, in my opinion. It's just completely, people like to call it like generic right angles or whatever, you know, generic left angles on mirror mode, whatever. Well, not left angles, because left angle doesn't exist, it's all right. But anyways, that guy gets us, the Cinderella guy gets like 3 of us with 1 banana. It's just completely, this whole room was just completely one big clusterfuck the whole time. Just a huge group of people, well, mostly a huge group of Funky Kongs. There's a little bit of diversion now with some daisies in there, and I think there's like a Rosalina somewhere. I'm not sure, but it's mostly Daisy and Funky Kong. Yeah, there's a Rosalina. And this green shell, honestly, was like the worst thing ever, because I just kept on trying to dodge it, and it was just completely being an asshole to me and just following me, which is so rude of that green shell. That guy looked like he went for my mushroom, but he missed it. I ended up getting it again, which is great. 6th place now, you know, shocks kind of got me in a bad position, but it could have been worse. They could have gotten me like over like the lava or something. This bill comes, I end up going wide, and you know, I'm just rolling in 6th with this blooper, which is just the best item to hold. You know, I'm just strategically holding this blooper because I'm just gonna mess up everyone. And I end up pulling a triple shroom, which is great. I'm gonna use the shortcut up here and try and pass this group of people in front of me. And I think I end up getting like 2nd, 3rd. Yeah, I ended up hitting the bush there because Daisy has a humongous head, and I ended up hitting it. This guy, I tried to not get hit by him because I expected him to like wheelie bump me or something, but apparently he had a mushroom too, so we both used mushrooms and went like the same speed, so it didn't really work out that well. I think someone dodged there with a bill. I'm not sure. I don't know. But I ended up pulling triple reds. This guy in front of me has a TC, so I'm pretty much in 3rd. That guy, I have no idea what happened to him. But now I'm in 2nd. Throw a red like a jerk and hit the Cinderella guy, but you know, he hit me with a banana. He hit 3 of us with a banana before, so it's like, you know, he deserves it. But I don't normally like comboing people. I think it's like kind of mean, but you know, I'm usually kind of mean when I play this game against people who are like not on my roster or anything. So now I'm just continuously dropping all these bananas and just back spamming every single thing I can, because that's completely how I play this stage. I just try and be as much of a jerk as I can. The worst thing ever happens and I get blued. The Funky hits me into the grass. I get hit by red. I'm in like 8th, 9th place now, just 10th place. Just the worst thing ever is to get hit by a blue on this stage. I mean, on like in rooms like this, because you just completely get destroyed and there's like no chance for you to come back, especially when the lava is in the way of you getting a box. But luckily, it looks like people get bombed there, so I ended up pulling a okay position. You know, like I pulled a better position because I was completely expecting it to get like last place. Because I mean, like in 10th place in this room where everyone's like decent, well, like decently good, and I end up pulling 7th. It's alright, you know. I end up losing a little bit VR, but what can you do? The last stage is Koopa Cape, and it's not one of my favorite stages. It's kind of boring to me, but you know, it's okay. It's whatever. And I'm pulling a box, luckily. I wasn't really expecting to get one. I pull a bomb. It's not the best item I wanted, and it ends up exploding like on the roof, or, like on the ceiling. Like, did you see that? It was weird. I'm not sure if I got anyone. I might have gotten that Cinderella guy. I think he ended up spinning out a little bit. I go for the wide box just because I want an item and I'm not really expecting to get one. So I end up pulling a red. It's a item, like it's not like a very good item to have on the stage, to be honest. Just have a decent position at the moment. This green, another green that just continuously follows me. Like, it follows me all the way out of the tunnel. Like, you'll see it again coming up really quick. There it is, there it is. But right behind me, just bouncing off the walls, and, you know, random greens are just completely annoying in the fact that they, like, 9 times out of 10 will find a way to hit you, and it's just retarded. Now I only have a green shell, still in 3rd place, so it's alright. You know, just, probably should have hit the Goomba there to try and get a mushroom, but I didn't want to, like, risk it. This dude backspams a red into me, which is, like, honestly, when I was playing, I expected that to happen. Like, he had a red there, I'm like, this guy's gonna backspam me, and I should have moved, but I was just kind of lazy, I guess. End up pulling a Mega. This dude hits the banana and ends up spinning out, so I pull into 5th place. Gonna hold this Mega and hopefully chain it for at least like a mushroom or something, but I end up hitting the banana and I lose 2 placements. But that only works like better in my favor, except that dude, something happened to him. I think he had like the shock or something. I end up pulling a golden, which is pretty much amazing. Like, it's a very good item to have. It's like probably the only item that I wanted at that time. Gonna hold it. I have no idea. I have no idea what's happening to these people. They're just like completely falling off the track for like no reason. I end up taking like the worst lines in existence right here. I hit like 3 walls, well 2 walls, but I hit one twice. I end up pulling a mushroom. Gonna cut through the grass area up here to get a little bit more of a breakaway, because, you know, 5th place, I'm pretty okay with 5th place. Like, I just want to try and like keep a decent placement. That guy ends up failing the power block. He was already making me nervous with his bananas anyways, so I tried to keep my distance away from him, and I have no idea what happened. I guess he just failed. Dodging the shocks there. In 4th place now. I luckily pulled a mushroom. I wasn't really expecting anything good out. Like, I was expecting like a shell or something, but luckily I pulled a mushroom. That guy ended up hitting the banana, so I wanted to hit the other banana, and we pull it into 4th place. It's pretty much great. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this commentary here. So like, comment, and subscribe if you liked it, and I'll be sure to release more in the future. And yeah, that's it. Have a good day.